Alright. Alright, we are up and running. I'm gonna post the stream link a couple places and we'll get started. Yo, what's up, Shady? How you doing? What a timing indeed. What a timing indeed. Let me actually finally got the chat to work on the screen. I'm gonna try and get it a little bit smaller in the corner. Just a little tired. Yeah, I feel you, man. Hi. So, I'm gonna wait a second for some more people to hop in, but we're gonna be working on finishing up this area. I inserted a ton of maps last night, and most of them look pretty good. There's a couple shading, like shadow glitches here and there, so hopefully gonna fix those guys up, and it should be good. So let's do this. Yo, what's good, you guys? I'm actually gonna put chat up on the screen. You guys get to be in this corner here. Let me actually zoom in a little bit. Alright. You guys get to get your words on the screen. Don't say anything mean, alright? Alright, so we are checking out some weird lighting glitches that we're having. And besides that, most of the maps are done and they're in, so we're gonna get a little bit of a walkthrough going, I think. Also have a bunch of songs to insert, because we got our music in too. We got Mr. HD125D. If he joins, he got us some good tunes. Do you place cave entrances on the same layer as the mountain wall sections? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Otherwise, they overlap. So let's actually take a quick look at what the game looks like at the moment. So some of the rocks look a little bit weird. But yeah, finally got a whole bunch of this stuff done. There's some tile permissions that need some help, so we're gonna be working on that today. But this is the area. This needs to be fixed here. You can kind of see through the wall a little bit. So just some simple stuff. First time on your stream, you work on HD Engine for your ROM hack? So I do use HD Engine for this, which is how I have like a rowlet and everything, but what we're actually looking at right now is just some mapping that I did. So HD Engine and PDSMS are totally independent of each other, so you can do those two things on the same hack and they have no impact on each other. Yeah, so this still needs tile permissions here. Otherwise the warp isn't gonna work, but I can give you guys a quick walk through the city. Obviously the interiors still need to be inserted, but they are, I think, somewhat ready. I think it looks pretty good so far. I think I might change the tile permissions here because I think walking behind these things is a little bit more natural, and you also can't walk through here, which feels a little bit weird. And my foot kind of clips through this a little bit, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's kind of goofy. We can climb up this. You can also put some footprints on this sand here. Just kind of neat. me a second. Oh, accidentally tabbed out. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we also got this nice animated fountain here, which I think is pretty neat. I still need to do the move permissions on this, otherwise I can just walk through it. Splash around in there a little bit. And there are encounters in here, so I have no idea what I'm going to find. So I'm going to have to do a bunch of stuff there still. On the southern part of town, however, there is the residential area, which looks pretty neat. It's going to be like this Tron-looking color scheme, all times of day, which is kind of neat. Of course, we're going to be able to go in these buildings, but they're not linked yet. So basically, the goal for today is to do all these nitty-gritty things. Got a little bit of a dumpster area over here. Yo, chat is not refreshing for me right now. What is going on? Yo, what's up, Kenzie? Good to have you. Oh, there we go. Now it's updating. My chat like lagged out for a little bit there. Will there be a tile set of this part from the this tile set is almost all the way done. I like to release them after I'm fully done with an area, so I don't have to like go back and like fix them up again. Up Lucid City, yeah, those are from Up Lucid City. These trees here are from Castelia, and these playground things here are actually from the daycare in Black 2. I think it's like Route 3. So, city is looking pretty good. How am I doing? I'm hanging in there. I just went to the gym and my legs are killing me now, so it's a good time to stream. And I forgot to repel. Actually, I think this thing's like level 5 anyway. So, let's just try and run. Please let me leave. Thank you. Yeah, as you can notice, I'm missing some tiles here and there. Like, there's some black splotches going on this part of the screen here. That's alright. I'm gonna give you guys a full, like, tour of the area. I'm gonna use walk through walls to go a little bit quickly through it. But this is the Petros tunnels. I'm really happy with how some of this lighting turned out. I really like these light rays. Really, really fun. We got a little bit of like lighting on these stalactites and stalagmites, which is fun. These NPCs are just placeholders. They don't have any scripts yet, just to be there. Also, thanks again, Kenzie, for helping me with. Oh, you gotta be right back. Helping me with the UVs on these tiles. So this is pretty neat. I have walk-through walls on right now, so I might clip through some stuff every now and again. But here's the sewers, and this is the first thing that we gotta fix, which are these black splotches here. These are actually water drips. You'll notice like the water's dripping down on them. I just need to change the palette type on this. I think it's the wrong one, and that's where it looks a little bit weird. So also this guy's Z-clipping right here on this wall. So there's a couple things just to fix up here and there. Like all the shadows are using the same palette, so that's why they look a little bit weird. But yeah, overall it's looking pretty good. I might add a couple more details here and there. I'm happy with how it's looking. I'm also really happy with the drips from the ceiling. I think those are pretty neat. Yeah, like you can see all the shadows here look kind of weird. Once we can fix those up. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Oh, there's an NPC up there. Yeah. Right now, like, there's like literally nothing scripted. Like, there's no NPCs or anything. So you might see a bunch of like weird stuff happen. That'll all come in time. Alright, so we're gonna pop out here. Once again, more lighting glitches, but it's alright. And that thing's Z-clipping in the ground, so we might just get rid of that shadow. So there's a little bit of stuff to do in Blender, but it's alright. So this is the new Petros sewers, and I forgot to repel again. I'm gonna keep forgetting to repel, you guys. So we also, the repels are like auto reuse, which is really cool. It's a new HD Engine feature, so shout out to that. It's really nice that the water is animated. You can kind of see the it's UV translation along with some the corners being animated, which is pretty neat. This is going to be the boiler room, and it's going to be like a boss fight in here or something. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to use it, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, this part I'll kind of just skip through quickly because it's a maze and it's easy to get lost in it, but I'm happy with how it looks overall. I think this staircase is still broken. This does lead somewhere, but the warp is not working properly yet. So if we keep going, there's a couple more rooms. This one I don't think is linked yet. Yeah, this one's not linked yet. But this guy over here is, and this is gonna be like a side like item room or something like that. I think I just have an item in here for now. So you see these shadows here? This is what it's supposed to look like. It'll look a whole lot better when all the shadows are doing what they're supposed to be doing. That's because this area was inserted separately as a building that was a one-to-one port. And I'm probably gonna have like a hidden item over here or something of that sort. But anyway, if you go up this staircase, this part also needs to be edited. You'll see the camera's a little wonky. I just forgot to change the way the camera looks. So this part is like the northern area where it's kind of like the dump. Happy with how this turned out. This is one of my favorite areas actually of this whole place. If we go downstairs, you can come up through here. And this also has the same lighting glitch problem. So we're going to have to basically just make all this black stuff transparent, textured. So, and there's also a problem where this is not linked yet either, which is kind of funny. So, yeah. So, yeah. That's basically where we are right now. So we gotta fix up some of these shadows. They should look like this instead of that weird black. So if we go and click on these, this is called 17 Semi 03. Let's go find that. Yeah, so I think this needs to be, I think I just changed them all to this palette. Which means I'm probably gonna have to, I think this guy being A513, A5I3 is fine. Yeah, so let's actually re-export all of these. I think they should be ready to go. So let's do that. Be able to check. Yeah, so see these splotches? I think they look a little bit better now. Look a little bit more reasonable. They're not so yucky. This one looks pretty decent there. Yeah, I think that's much better. So we're gonna have to reinsert each of these. Let's also export the bin binary so we can do this a little bit quicker. Alright, so we're going to be using a lot of DSP today, you guys. Old Petros sewer. Alright, let's... Alright. DSP stream, let's go. I haven't tried the new area stuff yet. Gotcha. 7-2. Please. So I think we want Petros sewers. This guy. Let's actually just save this real quick and see if this actually does anything. So I don't insert everything and find out this new palette doesn't check. Howdy friend, just I've never been more excited for an upcoming ROM hack. Keep it up. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. It's really kind of you. I hope it lives up to the expectations. So since we're in certain maps and stuff, this can take a while to pack the ROM. So let's take a look at how this is going. We're just gonna speed through this. Right. Walk through walls on. I'm gonna save right here for testing purposes. Thanks, Serge. Appreciate it. Alright, so these are still doing weird things with the palette. Interesting. Also, we need to fix the Z clipping here. If you look really closely, you can see it like clipping with the brick. I don't remember what I wanted. Did I want to have... I think I wanted to have this type of wall there. I think it's a good transition. Where is this brick? The heck? Wait a second. Are they both on this layer? Oh, I see what happened here. I see. So if I delete this, that will fix the problem. Yeah, there we go. That Z clipping is gone now. The replacement of the bike bridge actually worked. Nice. Very good. Now, Senate also tells me that there is a tile permission for bridge start, bridge middle, bridge over water. I think we want bridge start here. Senate told me about something on how to like figure this stuff out. So I'm gonna go look at that real quick. I think it was in mapping general. He said look at Route 47 for permissions. Okay, so I don't know if I even have that still in this ROM, but we're gonna look. Nope, we do not have Route 47 on this ROM. I've edited it so heavily. So we're gonna go look at DSP of a fresh ROM. Open you up. Yep, let's load that. Route 47. Alright, where is this? Oh, it's on the cliffs area. Very, very neat. Okay, so let's see which area this is actually in. Okay, this is probably the bridge over water we want. Be here. Alright, this is bridge over water. Okay. This is 70, bridge start. Okay, so we want 70 on the side. Okay. So we want 70 here and here, I think, on like the land. Yeah, so when you're on the land, you want it to be number 70. I wonder if there's anywhere where it has bridge middle. Probably want bridge middle right here. Not so sure, but we'll try it out. There's a bunch of bridge over stuff, so look at that. Let's give that a save. Yo, Kenzie, are you still hanging around? Because these textures are going a little weird. I'm not sure why. I think I actually might need to replace the oh, I might need to replace the palette? Where are we at here? Where is I need to take a look at, yeah, so these are all the transparent textures. Let's reinsert the NSBTX, actually. I think that might be a... We also don't need this guy anymore. Just quit out of you. Also close that guy. So, what area data is this? 144. Let's go into the maps and replace this with our new map. Trust sewers. Let's see. Okay, so this does look transparent now. Why is this one blank? That's crazy. Alright. Anyway, save this. Alright. Let's try this again. Yeah, let's try this one more time. Give it a second to save. Alright, great. Yeah, there we go. I just need to replace the palette. Oh, the palette actually fixed everything. That's amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. We love that. So now all the shadows look normal. This is actually fantastic. Great. Hannah, take a look. All the palettes are fixed now, so we don't have those weird splotches. Very good. Okay, so it was an NSBTX problem. I probably just didn't... Yeah, I probably just didn't insert that before. Okay, so now everything that uses that is fixed. Of course, like I said, guys, I was going to forget to reuse the repels. Okay. This is great. The bottom screen is very cool. Yeah, I actually didn't do this. There's a guy who was just crafting his own bottom screen, and he was like, hey, do you want this? And I was like, dude, yeah, that'd be awesome. It's also really cool that the bottom screen is purple, which is like the game colors, Iridium purple color. Also, good afternoon to you, Lord of Baguettes. Thanks for stopping by. I gotta turn the frame rate down. Sometimes happens. Yeah, so I'm actually very happy with how this looks. It's like, I think I need to vertex color those grates there, but that's all right. All right, so let's check this area, see if this coloration is fine. Yeah, all the splotches here are all good. This one still needs to be linked. All right, so the next thing to do is to change some tile permissions. Oh, I probably should check and see whether this bridge is still works or not. So we need to change the tile permission on this map. I want this to be warp left. I think that's, yeah. Okay, great. Let's save that, and I just need to insert back into here. Go here. I think it's the bottom left. And move permissions, we want to insert 0.5. Where are we? This guy. Great. Save that. Alright, so that should take us to the new area. Now the other thing we want to look at is the NSBTX of the building that we have. So let me explain what we need to do here. So I was also oh, hold on. Actually, before we do any of this, I need to actually fix this link, this warp link right here. So this area needs to be reinserted. If you guys weren't here in the beginning of this, very beginning of the stream, we tested some stuff and it did not work. The simple reason that we need more tile permissions. I forgot to do them. So we're going to insert 2,3 into here. Quick little save. Alright, so I think this is our guy. Place this. Where are we at? 2, 3. This guy. Nope. Wrong one. Put the sewers here. Alright, Petros Industries. 2, 3. Great. Wonderful. Alright, looks good. So that will link us to the other area that we want. And then we also probably should look at this area, because this was not linked properly. Yeah, this guy is having some trouble. I don't know why it's sending us to this area. It's very strange. It's called Northern Housing. I'm gonna probably call this like student housing or something. Because it's such a mess. This is the one we want. I think so. It's really weird because when you open this, it shows you this guy. Move permissions. What is this? Oh, it says warp right. Oh, that's why it should be warp down. Save that. And if you go to open this event file, it like... there's only one of those here. Okay, so we need to duplicate and duplicate. Save. How do you want to swap these two guys? That takes you here. Yeah, and then for some reason it doesn't load this map properly. I don't know why that is, but it loads fine in game. So it doesn't really matter too much. Alright, so this is the area that is causing some trouble. You'll notice that we have these, the same problem. The black shading is not transparent. So the way we fix this is we go into our building editor, and we're going to go take the NSBTX out and we're going to modify it manually. So let's go look here. So you open our game folder. Alright, so let's click find usages using building tile set 9. So we're going to go in here, and what we're going to do is look at this HKage guy right here, and this is the shadow, the generic shadow texture that Nintendo uses. So actually should say Game Freak uses. It doesn't look like there's any other types of shadows here. So what we want to do is we want to just export this tile set. And I don't even know where to save it. Let's just save it in the industries. We'll just keep it as building tile set 9. So what we're going to do is we're going to export that. Then we're going to go into NSBTX editor and open it. I could really make a tutorial out of this. Iridium. Industries. We're going to open this guy up. And so you notice this is a palette 4 format. Interestingly, it does not have a way to modify that, which is interesting. Wonder why that is. Okay, so what we probably want to do is replace this texture and palette with the. I think we want to wait. Let's just replace the palette. Let's try that. So we want it to be one of these two guys that's transparent. I'm just gonna pick this guy. And if we look in this area, should be able to find the version that is transparent. Let's do by name. It's the Hkage PNG. Believe that's good. So now you'll notice that this thing is transparent looking. So I think we're good to go. And so let's just save this NSBTX. Save it over we had before. Then we can go back to this. Okay, so now let's go back to building tile set 9. Replace this tile set with the one we just made. I think we should be good to go. Should be exactly the same, except that this guy is now transparent. So fortunately you can do everything in just one area. Right. If you look, now this thing is transparent actually. And I don't think it was like that before, so looks good, as they say, looks good. We might have to do the same thing with another building, so let's actually look at the other building. I think, where are you at? So this is not the actual one we want. This is the one where you extracted the textures. Where are we at? Cannot seem to find where that building is. That's alright, we can just wait, did I not insert it yet? That's a possibility. Thought I did. Anyway, this should be fine now. All we need to do is did I hit save? I may have forgotten to hit save. Let's go check. Yeah, I did hit save. Okay, so once you hit save, it's as simple as just hitting unpack building narcs. Should be good to go. Save. So now, I think this should be transparent. Let's actually open this up again. Alright, we'll see how this looks in game in a second. I think that's an improvement. Sometimes it does not render shadows quite right in DSP. So. Next thing to do is check to see whether we have the sewers linked right. Where does this take us? To header 203. Yeah, so this is the other area. This seems to have the correct palette. Yes, this is the other area. We're gonna have to check and see if this looks alright in game or not. And I did do the tile permissions for this already. Except that we need to do some grass for this. Great. Okay. I think that's I think that's all we needed for now. Let's go ahead and save this. See where we're at with the testing. Yo, what's up, Shady? Glad to have you back. I do want to check and see if this tile permission is working the way I think it is supposed to. Okay, so it's not. We're once again stuck. Did I reinsert this? Actually, I don't think I did. I don't think I did. How hard is it to get Porta PC and Plat? I'm pretty sure someone else already scripted that. I think Leah did that already. Somewhere in Kingdom of DS Hacking, someone like has like a script for how to do it. They like turned like the VS recorder or something into it. Oh yeah, so we want, I think, bridge start here, bridge start here. I think we want bridge middle. Okay, so let's save that. And let's just save the game right here, reinsert, and we'll test it again. Great. Alright, so we want it reinsert. Vibe 2. This will be 6-2. And I don't think there was anything. Yeah, no bridge over water there. Alright, let's try this again. Nice. Okay, so this actually works. There we go. So now you can walk over the water and we get that nice little shimmer effect. That's good. And of course we do that. Great. Okay, so this works. Let's also test the other one. Oh, that does not have a move permission. Hello. Okay, so this one works as well. That's good. Great. Let's quickly fix that move permission. Do that here actually. Six two. Right. That looks good. Right, so this looks pretty good. I didn't realize. Hold on. I didn't realize I had a bridge here. Huh. That's okay. I can use NPCs to block it for the story event. Okay, actually I also want to check. This looks down here. Can I go up here now? Nice. Nice. Alright guys, so this is the other area that we added. And everything is shaded properly. This is really cool. Also, if you guys haven't noticed yet, we have the new Gen 5 style sprite that Hannah made. It has better shading, it has a little hair flip action going on, so if you look when I walk, when I run, the hair flops around, which is pretty cool. Also, I'm really a fan of how this everything is looking right now, so it's very good. Okay, so this brings us back to the sewers. Now we can go up here. Tile permissions? Hello? I guess I messed those up too. Alright, this is why we test stuff. For sure. For sure. Oh, I wonder if it's the plates that are weird. Yeah, I think this needs to be one down. I think it's... yeah, it was not gonna line up right. Okay, good to know. So, let's insert 03 into this. This is the right one, I think. Shouldn't change size. Yeah, okay. Save that guy. Alright. That would explain why walking through walls is the only way to go there. Alright, let's close this guy. Resave. Okay. Or under the rappel. There we go. Oh, I get smoomied. Okay, there we go. Now this area is actually the correct camera angle. Yeah. Oh, I didn't do the grass permissions for this. That's awkward. I'm really happy with how this area has come out. So
I like the sunlight a lot.
Yeah, I like the sun rays too. Nice. Now this doesn't look so ugly with that black shadow. Yeah, this is gonna be really good for like some events. Oh, you can actually clip through the wall. Okay, that's awkward. Well, that's fine, I guess, for now. This is actually where I ripped some of the textures from, like the dumpsters and stuff. I think should be able to go back down now. Nice, and it takes me here. Okay, so this is all looking nice and linked. If we come down here, I think we get to the city now. So these shadows are going to need to be fixed next. This one's called Kage Out. So let's go and find where that is in the materials. Discovery channel just in time to catch a stream, lucky me. Thanks for coming by, man, I appreciate it. Right now we've been doing a little walkthrough of the maps we made, and so far they're coming out pretty nicely. Quite happy with them. Actually, very happy with this area, especially since I didn't have to make it myself. Just had to rip it from Castelia City. Anyway, what was I doing here? Let's go back. And we want to make sure the shadow on these yellow guys here is good. So we need to find the material and make sure the palette is transparent. I'm having difficulty finding it. Where is this? Oh, it's in the middle of the list. Up until which dim do you usually play test? Mapping is board up to Eterna, so I might release a demo. When I'm first making a hack, I typically make a demo every gym for like the first like 4 gyms, and then I try to like finish the game after that. But it's honestly up to you. Yeah, this needs to be the different palette. This is A513. So let's re-export. You finished Hearthome Part 2? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so this is area 0. And let's go. This is area data 3. Let's replace map textures with area 0. Okay, that should, I think, make it transparent. But just in case it matters, let's also replace this map 2-4. Have you gotten some team inspo from Smogon? I don't know where to look for good moves. I usually just look for team building and stuff, and like map, level up win sets. I usually just look on Showdown and just look through the list of moves they get on like national decks. Anything goes, just so I can see like what just gives you a move pool idea, and then I choose the ones I think would be balanced, and sometimes they are. Okay. I think it's this map. No, it's the one above it. Alright, let's so I need to export everything. Save this guy. Oh, I guess we can check now whether or not it's gonna be, yeah, see, now the shadows are transparent, so they don't look so weird. Alright, let's save this. Let's export the bin. Alright, so it's 2-4. 2-4, where are you? Nice, that looks much better. Right, let's actually close you out. Save. Once this is done, we'll start inserting the music. Excellent. So this is very nice and transparent now, just like they should be. And I'm also very impressed that nothing has like crashed the game yet. Like we are like very close to the polygon count. Yeah. So now this guy needs to be not walkable. We could leave it walkable, but that'd be a little bit awkward. Best way to do this is probably in DSP. So let's go to here. Where are you at? Here we go. Yeah. So circular move permissions are always kind of weird. Also want to get rid of these. They're kind of awkward. I think this is probably fine. Yeah, I mean that's as close as you're gonna get for something circular. I think it's time to do. Let me pause the I'll just leave the music going for now. Alright, so I think the other thing we wanted to do is add the little light bulb, like, pulsing light thing that only happens at night to this area, and you can only do that in DSPRE because you can only use integer values in PDSMS, so I need things to be at half integers. So hopefully this doesn't break the poly count somehow. So 223, or the texture. Well, no, the texture pack's already inserted, so we should be fine. So you see this little light ball here? It's animated. So we are going to actually... I think this needs to be like a height of like 2 or 3 probably. And then we're going to manually move it over on top of these lampposts. I think we want 0 to be 0.5. Unfortunately, I can't really like, zoom in the way I want to on this. Just a little bit awkward. If I recall correctly, this needs to be a half integer. So let's put you here. Yeah, so it's at the half integer in both directions. So then we also want to raise this guy up to 3. Maybe 3.25. I think that looks reasonable. So now we can do the duplicate and move this guy over here. This part's going to take a second. And do that. Yo, Forgotten Gem, how's your stream? How's it going? Working on your map on stream? I know you've been grinding that. Oh, you played Slime Rancher 2 today. I actually don't know what that game is. What's that about? "3D farming sim, you farm slimes and stuff and their upgrades to..." Oh, it's an early access. Cool, 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 cool. I'm not really big into like farming sim type games because like, I don't know, it's just not my cup of tea. The only other game I really play is like, I play a ton of Overwatch, and I also play Dragon Quest with my wife, just because we like to have like an RPG type game going. We also played like Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, and all that stuff together, which is pretty fun on the Switch. I think making video games like this has kind of ruined some games for me, where it's like if I don't like a game I'm playing, I don't feel like I should play it because like I could just make my own game the way I want it to. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Once you start like making stuff, you're like, I could do better, right? And it's like maybe I can't make it better, but I don't know. Wait, it needs to be 3.25. It's also like hard to unsee some stuff. Like you kind of like start seeing how like some 3D models are like done. You're like, oh, I see how they could be lazy here. Yeah, Hannah's we have not played Elden Ring or anything. What's up, Kenzie? Welcome back. We fixed a bunch of stuff while you were gone. It made it more interesting for you. That's interesting, Forgotten Gem. I mean, I also get ideas from stuff. Like playing Dragon Quest has also given me a lot of ideas too. You should try it. Melee page shooters. That's the best game I've ever played. I actually did not play any shooters up until like 2018. I played a whole ton of like obviously Pokemon, some Dragon Quests, and mostly RPGs. Like my like mechanics with like aim and stuff. Like I could not aim for my life when I first started playing Overwatch. Now I have actually pretty decent aim. Like not like great, but I'm in like Diamonds League on like support and stuff, so I can like hit some shots, but when I'm under pressure, I like panic and stuff. So yeah, I feel like shooters, like once you like have played one shooter, you can kind of like play a lot of them. Oh, you grew up on COD games, so you didn't expect like RPGs. Yeah, I feel like you either play like a ton of Pokemon or a ton of COD. But like I don't think like people play a bunch of both. But maybe you're like that though. Obviously, like you're playing Pokemon, like hacking it. So maybe you're the exception there. At least where I was like growing up, like it was either like you played like one or the other. You grew up on Black Ops 2 and Ruby. That's a classic right there. That's an absolute classic. My childhood was COD, Pokemon, and Wii. Dude, dude, I remember having so much fun playing like Wii with my dad and stuff. We play like Wii Sports together. I just smoke him in boxing, or not boxing, at baseball every time. My dad was like, I don't want to play boxing with you because I don't want to feel bad about punching you. I was like, it's okay, Dad. It's not real. My dad's too nice. Nah, my dad's great. We'd like to play baseball together and in real life until I got hit in the head with the ball. It hurt a little bit. So we stuck to Wii. Did you finish importing the city? Yeah, I finished importing the city. I'm just so I'll give you a quick update on how the map is going. So we finished the cave, the exterior leading up to the cave, and the sewer and the city. Basically everything. I got all the tile permissions in, like all that good stuff, and now I'm just like fixing up certain like lighting glitches that are happening and adding in some of these buildings, which I could not do in DS Map Studio because these are like half. There's 0.5 offsets, and you can't do that in there, as you probably already know. So we are adding in. Oh, I did a little bit of this last night off stream. So, oh, this is a good song. This is an Iridium. The national park theme is really good. The fact that they did this on a DS is actually insane. Like this level of music production. You can offset in PDSMS, but you can't do non-integer offsets. Like you can't do 0.5. At least last time I tried, you couldn't. Last time being like, I think last night. I'm using Ad Astra's fork, obviously. So I don't know if that has something to do with it. But I actually prefer this editor anyway, because you can do duplicates. Yeah, I do put a dot and not a comma. Maybe I'm crazy, but every time I put it in there, it would like undo it and like reset it to the integer value. So I don't know what was up with that. Also, Kenzie, I'm planning on making a new town, not anytime soon, but like I have like my next 3 towns. Should you try it now with a random tile? I mean, yeah, I could show you what was happening, but if I was, like if I add a building here, oh, I can actually just do it this. Like if I try to do this X right here is 0, if I do like 0.5, what the, okay, this was not working before. What the hell? Okay, never mind, I'm stupid. This was not working before. I don't know what's going on. Well, I guess it works. Never mind. But I prefer to do it on here because the duplicate button makes it so much faster. I'm a fraud. Well, Pokemon games really made the most of their sound fonts. Yeah, Jello, you are so right. Like, it's actually incredible what they've done. Oh, the tile editor. Yeah, no, I just meant like the moving the buildings around. Oh, that fixes itself the moment you have to show it to someone. Yeah, I had a similar thing happen with my research advisor. I was like, dude, I can't get this thing to work, and then I showed it to him, and he just kind of chuckled, and he's like, yep, that's how it works. And I'm like, all right, well, I feel like an idiot. Oh, thank you, Kenzie. Yeah, I was gonna explain plans for the next city. Thank you for reminding me. I get sidetracked very easily, as you know. So, next couple cities, I have some ideas. I think I have CTR map up right now. And so we were looking at Nakreen City the other day. I think you were on stream when I was doing this. That's Striaton, oops. But the first idea I had was using this tile pack. I'm probably gonna rip it myself, and like, oh, you're welcome, Forgotten Gem. Yeah, I have a floor ripping tutorial. If that, you probably don't need it anymore, but if you want it, it might help you. But I was thinking about this ground texture. It's like really cool. It's got that grassy, bricky vibe to it. I think it's kind of neat. There's like this cafe area over here. It's like porch cafe. I really like that. It's like all these like, you know, it's like paint and stuff. It's like a very artsy kind of vibe, you know what I'm going for? And the interiors here, man, they're so good. Like, take a look at this. Like, this is this is the museum. Let me try and I think it's this one. Nope, that's the Pokemon Center. Like, I think we were looking at this yesterday. There's this cafe. Like, look at this lighting, you guys. Like, they have like these like half shaded like UVs right here. Like, that's really neat. Like the wall sconces, all this good stuff. Like, I was thinking about making something out of this, and then also having like this looks beautiful. Like, this looks fantastic. Maybe I was looking at this off stream, but like the way the light streams in, like here, is freaking amazing. And having sort of like a artsy type of town that's like focused on like music and like painting and stuff, and you know, like it has this like warehousey type artist vibe. I really like that. I want to do that. And Kenzie, actually, funny thing you asked. I know you had those Undella Town tiles. I was gonna make an Undella Town sort of thing because I have the music of the city that I ported from Black 2. So I was gonna do that. I can show you the overworld map. Where are we at here? Let me save this matrix just in case. So right now, Petros Industries is like right here. And as we go down, I was gonna have this be like a coastal, like Undella like town with like a lot of sand and like that kind of stuff. And then like at the end here, or no, the coastal town is gonna be like right here, and then have like the artsy place be like right here. So I have like those next two, and I have like some ideas for a third, but I'm not like not too sure like what I want to do with that yet. But I really want to use these nat green tiles. Like I think this is like this is such a good interior. So that's next on the list. I have way too many tabs open. This is the usual. Okay, so these got their lights. I gotta check and make sure I don't have any more, where's this matrix? Yeah, this guy's got more lights. So we're just gonna finish putting in all the lights and then do the music inserts and hopefully get like a fun walkthrough with everything together. Yeah, I'm also really excited to see how it's gonna look. I've been doing way more interior stuff than I thought I was going to be doing. I don't mind it. It just takes a lot of effort to get it looking right. Like interior stuff, you gotta worry about like walls, you gotta worry about like vertex shading, that's good stuff. So yeah, that's kind of the idea, Jello. Yeah. Yes, what you posted in mapping general? Wait, when did you? Oh, was that the thing you're talking about with like the curved stuff, like the curved textures? Is that what you're talking about, Kenzie? Yeah, definitely give the building tutorial a watch. The guy who helped me learn all that stuff was named Nils. He's got like a Psyduck profile picture. He helped me get all my buildings inserted for the first time, and like I could not have done it without him. Yeah, Kenzie. So back to what you were asking about. Everyone already said this stuff I was thinking, so I didn't end up saying it. I think that I personally really like the curvature. I think it adds way more like realism into the game. It's a little more immersive. But I think Senate's has a point where like the tiles like they kind of just merge together. There's no like connection. Maybe if you like put a shadow around where like the tree, like the roots meet the the ground, it might help. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, let me actually pull it up because I want to get everyone involved here. It was in mapping general. Where are we at? Yeah, so Kenzie was working on. Where the hell is it? Here it is. So Kenzie was working on this. And he has this really cool like curved tile here. And I personally really like this. But what I'm thinking is if you put shadows like around these tree bases, it'll make it look more intentional rather than just kind of like coming out of the ground. Which is like, I think this could be a cool look. Yeah. I just think if you had maybe, oh, another thing that might help it is if you have like those vines. If you know what the vines I'm talking about, I think you've used them before. If you had like vines coming down this, it would make it look a little bit more like connected in a way that like, you know what I'm saying? I think that might help anyway. But I think shadows and vines could help. Just but I really like the curved concept. I really like it. I think it's not something you see very often. Let me put it that way. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Yeah, man, of course. Also figured out how to do bridges over water. Senate helped me out with that a little bit last night. I think he'll come up with something that's good looking. This stuff always ends up... What is the name of this song? This is Spursha City. This is like... something I definitely want. The song that's playing right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it very well. This is one of my favorites from Black and White. Yeah, JC, Sun and Moon. The 3DS games had a little bit more of that. I think that's something they were talking about in the Discord, was like, look at like X and Y or something. I also need, so I'm going to start doing the interiors, the area, these areas in this city. Yeah. I didn't even think about that, Kenzie. Of course, it can handle more polygons. It's like the system was like way more advanced. What's impressive to me is that the DS did not get an upgrade between Gen 4 and 5, but Gen 5 maps look so much better. Yeah, I think that modders have a better time like making these games look good than like actual companies. 100,000 polygons? That's insane. I never even realized that. I think modders have a better time because like we don't have a time rush for anything. We don't have to get like a product out, and so we can just like goof around and make stuff really good. You know? I think time constraints help you get a good product out at a reasonable time, but can be too constrictive sometimes. Yeah, and we have way more tools. That is so true. Yeah, I don't think devs had PDSMS the way we do right now. Oh, also, I think I'm also adding a subway to this, you guys. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it, but there's gonna be a subway, and I'm just gonna get it from like the gear station in Nimbasa. I have some of the headers written out on where to find this stuff. At least I thought I did. Yeah, GBA stuff is the stuff that people have done in GBA is fantastic. I personally just I'm not going to probably get involved in Game Boy Advance hacking because I'm so familiar with DS hacking at this point that it feels like a step back for me. And like, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of room for improvement in the DS modding community and everything. I feel like it's something that still has a lot of potential. Like, I'm not gonna make a hack that's better than an Unbound. You know, I'm not gonna make something that's like more in depth than Radical Red with like features and stuff. Like that stuff already exists, but it doesn't really exist for like Gen 4 right now. So there's room for the stuff that I want to make, and there's a reason for people to play it. You know, that's the reason I got involved in it on the first place. Yeah. If you look at the subreddit ever for Pokemon ROM hacks, they don't even know about like Gen 4 hacks. They still, all of them think that like Renplat is like the best Gen 4 hack made, and it's like very few of them even know about like Silas like remake and like the Gen 5 tile set and everything. So, by the way, if you have some precise ideas you want to model for your maps, I'd be glad to help. Yeah, Kenzie, I mean, you're technically part of the Iridium team because of all the help you've been giving me and stuff, and all your contributions, but if you want to actually, like, make models for stuff, I would not say no to that. I would not say no. I don't have anything in mind at the moment, but I'll let you know if I think of something. Yeah, subways, units, transportation, Scream City. It's gonna take. So right now, the subway's gonna take you from one part of the city to the other because it's kind of a big city. But making it take you to another city would be kind of cool. I can definitely add that in. Well, see, Shady, here's the thing. I've put a bunch of I've got a ton of upvotes on Reddit from like just some like very basic things. I post all these like screenshots of Iridium, and the thing they found the most interesting was the fact that you could get all 24 starters in Iridium. Not like the mapping or anything else, but like the fact that you have all these starter choices. And I'm like, that's really like the thing people care about the most. And I guess it makes sense because people like people like choice in their games. They like to customize like their teams and everything. I get that, but I think there's a disconnect between what developers are doing and what people want a lot of the time, and I think that's a little bit of, that's sometimes surprising to me. Actually, and you know, JC, now that you talk about it, this is going to be a double region hack, so I could have a subway take you to another region, because there's going to be a second one. So that is something to think about. I was going to use like an airplane or boat or something, but we could use trains too. I'm also thinking about ripping stuff from Anvil Town. So that's something that could happen. Yeah, I would think they appreciate the mapping more, because that's like the new thing, you know? Like, custom mapping feels like very uncommon to me. What the? Why was I invisible there? What is going on? Okay, that was weird. Whatever, it looks fine. Well, I gotta repel again. Alright, so let's take a quick look at this stuff now. I want to see if those lights are working. Yeah, 2 custom regions in the maze by starter selection. That is exactly what I was thinking. I mean, I mean, if people like it, like, that's cool. I appreciate that they're, like, you know, appreciative of it and all that. But at the same time, it's like some stuff, like, they'll be like, oh my gosh, you have a Rowlet following you? I'm like, dude, Rowlet following me is, like, vanilla HDSS plus, like, HD Engine, like, sprite expansion. Like, it's... I didn't do any work for that. Like, I didn't spend hours making the Rowlet, you know? But that's what, you know, sometimes you gotta take what you can get. So the reason we don't see these lights is they're only at nighttime. So I could change my system clock, but I'll probably just check this later. I'll probably just check this at a later date. So yeah, so subway system, you guys. So this is going to be a entrance to the subway. And let me speed up just so I can get. Yeah, the city is like enormous, so you can kind of get lost in it. So this is the residential area over here, and this is like the subway entrance. The vanilla camera angle ruined Black City. Really? You think so? Oh, you saying the airport didn't take you anywhere? Yeah, I mean, we could definitely do something like that. We could definitely have the airplane take you somewhere. But anyway, these are gonna be like businesses. I'm also gonna, I guess technically I'm not really done here, but like south of here is going to be, south of here this is gonna be like a junkyard, shipyard type like shipping place. And oh yeah, so it looks like the tile permissions work here. We can't clip through this. Also, we can kind of walk behind these trees now, which is nice. These trees, I'm trying to see if these tile permissions make sense. I think they do. I think being directly behind these lampposts is fine. You won't lie, the first thing I noticed when I was joined was the following Rowlet. Well, I love Rowlet, so I just figured I'd put it in like all the screenshots because it's cute, you know. It's Rowlet. Like who doesn't like Rowlet, right? So I guess it makes sense. All right, so this is the other thing I think. You just thought about a tile that could look good in the park. Let me show you. Yeah. Message. Put it in the Discord if you want. Every time I think of Rowlet, I think of that Groudon meme where like the Rowlet's like, you gotta be kidding me, man. Okay, so the permissions and stuff are not done for this. So I'm gonna have to walk through walls, but this is called the Watlands. It's not totally done. Also, like, none of the plating is done either, so it's gonna look a little weird. But it's, yeah. It also isn't linked. Oh, hello. That's interesting. Hello. But yeah, this is the area that's gonna lead into. Obviously, this is also not done yet either. But there's some cool Chargestone Cave tiles here. But yeah, we worked on this, I think, last stream a whole lot. You guys helped me like a ton with figuring out how I want this to look, and we almost hit the polygon count. But you know, we made it work, So the way this is gonna all work in the game, like in the story, context of the story, is this is gonna be blocked off by Team Galactic. I'm also gonna fix the fix this see-through problem, but I'll do that in a second. And you're gonna have to be like, okay, I'll have to get in another way. Better go up through this grass, and then you're gonna like not die to the spear. That's like, I'm gonna die. Okay. Hello. All right, we're wiping. That didn't happen. You're gonna go through that cave, then you go through the tunnel, and then you're gonna go through like the sewer, and then you get into the city, and then you're gonna like fight Team Galactic and like save the city, all that kind of good stuff. So let's actually open up the other map. Actually, you know, let's do the music. Let's do the music now. Let's do the music. I've been teasing you guys for too long. So let me turn the background music off, and then let me pull up this. You sent it in Discord. Spear boss fight is a serious warring killer. Picnic tables. Yo, wait, hold on. Let's take a look at these picnic tables real quick. Then we'll get into the music. Where are we at? You put it in here? Ooh, I think these need a little bit of shading. I feel like they're gonna look a little bit weird, but I do like them. I do like them. I think this could be really good. I don't know if we have room though, right? I don't know if we have room. Let me save this real quick. It's from White Forest Interiors? Oh, really? Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's in the White Tree Hollow now. The other thing is I don't know if we have enough room. Actually, we probably have room like in this little corner here. So maybe like one picnic table. If you want to share the tile, I'll slap it in there. Okay, so let me pull up the music that our music man has sent me. Absolute crazy man. All right, let's extract this. What does README say? All right, so he's got settings for all this stuff. Great, and these all have their own folders. Oh, this is so nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. So what he's been doing has been porting stuff from Black 2 to Heart Gold, and it requires you to do a lot of finagling in terms of like re-instrumenting stuff. So it's saving me so much time that he's helping with this. Yeah, I'm probably gonna use it there anyway. But thank you for sending that. I really appreciate it. Is it better to make caves in the same map file as overworld map, just like a few areas away? It's up to you. I'll show you something. I'll show you something that might answer your question. Let's take a look real quick. So, I tend to have my interiors and exteriors separate, but except for my master overworld map, which is going to take 1 billion years to load. So while that's loading, we're going to open up Nitro Studio. See if it still remembers. Oh, it does remember the file location. Nice. So I typically have a master world map like this. And this one actually does include my interiors and exteriors kind of together, but does not include any of the cities. So it doesn't. So like you'll notice that like White Forest is missing, Petros Industries is missing, the sewer is missing. Like all those things that require very specific like tile animations are all separate. The reason you want them to be separate, Forgotten Gem, is because if you look at your tile list, the material order matters a ton. And if you have tile animations like that, like map animations, then all of this stuff order matters. And if you want it to change for different areas that have different animations, then you need to have different like maps for it. But since these are just overworld maps, they all have like the same type of animations. Anyway, okay, so first things first. Where is this guy? There you are. All right. So we want to let's put in Black City first. So we need the wave archive. So music inserting is, you need three things. You need the archive, the bank, and the sequence. So we're going to, I'm gonna also have to, I'm gonna have to recompile HG engine on with this ROM. Good to see you. Good to know. Thanks. Gonna have next stream. All right. See you, Forgotten Gem. Thanks for coming by. Right. So unfortunately, when you add new banks into the game, HD Engine is kind of at conflict with them. So I'm just gonna have to shift something. I'm gonna have to just rebuild it with a new with a new number index. All right, so let's replace this with downloads Black City. Now we're gonna the SWAR. We're gonna open that. Import. All right, so this is inserted. I'm gonna rename just so I can see. So this is gonna be Black City. Can't wait to play this on my mod 3DS. Appreciate that. It's just gonna take a little while, so buckle in. We got a long way to go. A lot of mapping. Actually, you know what, Kenzie? If you have ideas for like maps you want to make for this, let me know. Because if you want to do some of the mapping, we can like coordinate that. It might be good to do that. All right, so this bank right here needs to be replaced with the Black City Bank. I'll just rename it to Black City. I tried Mythic Silver, but I wasn't a fan. Must be more of a traditional game. Yeah, this is gonna feel very, very traditional. You're not gonna be limited by. You're not gonna be limited by like Pokemon encounters or anything. Like you're gonna have a ton of choice. You're gonna it's a modern Dex hack, so you're gonna have access to everything that has ever existed, most likely. I mean, I think it's an HG engine that is. Okay, so let me take a look at the README for Black City. All right, so basic and Black City. Okay, so 700, and this one is going to be Black City. Okay, looks good. And now we can insert the sequence, and we can all listen to it together. Also, I love Dragon Spiral Tower. You guys gotta listen to this. There we go. Let me know if that's too loud. You'd be glad to make maps for such a project? That's awesome. That's awesome. Place with Black City. And we need the bank we just inserted. So channel volume, he said 78. Channel. Player priority 64 channel. He said 30. Okay. And then this needs to be player field. Yep. So it'd be more about routes. Yeah. If you want to do routes, yeah, we can definitely figure that out. I do like your routes, Kenzie. I really do. I really do. Okay, so let's rename this. We can listen to it. Black City. I'm actually going to use this for the sewers because I think it sounds like it has a kind of a creepy sound to it. Alright, so let's pause this. Yeah, so this is the Black City we're going to have in the game. It's going to sound just like this. You like how it ported Mystery Dungeon music in this game? Yeah, it's hard to port. Nice, so that is Black City. We also have a bunch of other stuff. So the Dragon's Spiral Tower is pretty neat. We also have the Dragon Spiral Summit. We have the classic Driftvale City. We have the Gen 5 Elite 4. I'm probably going to use that for like boss fights somewhere. There's also the Gym Leader, which we're going to use for the Roxy fight. That's going to be in Petros Industries. This is the end music. There's a versus Plasma. Yeah, so we got a lot of really cool stuff coming up. Let's continue adding in these things. So let's see what's up with the Black Tower. This is also going to be a bank, archive, and sequence insert. So let's do that. Yeah, Kenzie, if you have any ideas for routes you'd like to do, let me know. Oh, hold on, let's do this first. So it's like Gen 5 and Gen 4. Yeah, that's the idea. Because I really like hacking Gen 4. There's a lot of really good tools for it. And for all intents and purposes, it's the same as Gen 5 minus like the battle system and like the rail system being slightly different and triple battles and rotation. But like besides that, it's very, very similar. So I think, I don't know, I think it's a good, Heart Gold is a very good base for making a ROM. Let me put it that way. All right, let's replace this with a Black Tower. And this needs to be basic bank. Oh, Kenzie, what one thing I was thinking is having like a route that's like a sandbar kind of next to the water, like sort of going down like this. Just same way, yeah. Mr. Dungeon had so many good things going for it. One of my favorites for sure. Did I forget to rename this? I did. Rename. Black Tower. Sand in like desert or sand in like a beach? Like yeah, like a beach. Like I would like I was thinking about having like a beach route. I was also thinking about having a like river kind of like zigzagging through like a grassy route or something. Those were the kind of the ideas that I had in mind. I haven't really fleshed out the routes too much in my mind. I'm how do I say this? I'm trying to stick away. Okay, I really want to do a mountainous route. I really want to do like a lot of rocks and like verticality and stuff, but I also want it to like be like Stark Mountain-y kind of vibes. If that makes any sense. Let's rename this Black City. Any snowy routes? I have no. Oh, wait. This should say Black Tower. I actually really do want to have a snowy route. Let me pull up the world map I'm planning on having, because that will help us out a little bit. All right, so this is the map of the game. Okay, let me say this. At least the preliminary idea of the map. Let me put it that way. So let me zoom out a little bit. So let me show you. Yeah, no Pokemon game is complete without a snow route. Absolutely. So this is where we start. We come here. We come down. This is the Watlands right here. This town 2 right here is the Petros Industries. All of this stuff over here I need to update. Cove, maybe like a coast like Atlantic City, the docks. Yeah, I'm gonna have like a bridge. So like so this Route 5 right here is probably going to be the beach routes. Like there's going to be a there's water right here, and this guy is there's going to be like a route that brings you to this the beach town. A harbor, yeah, something like a beach town. Maybe not. I don't want it to be too industrial because like Petros Industries has a lot of industry in it. Yeah, Shady, you got a ton of snow in yours. I think Kenzie, what a good thing to do. I'm leading. It's like gonna be like a dragon spiral tower sort of variant here. Like I'm probably gonna remake a dragon spiral tower up here, but I think this mountain trail here, as well as like all of this area right here, would do really well with the snow route. I think that would be a good place for your talents. If there's let me see, stylist snow route. Yeah, so I think Stylist has some really cool stuff. Like I think this would be really neat. I think I remember when Stylist was making this. I think I saw a preview image of this. Something sort of like this. We could work on it and on the snow maps together. Oh, you're working on a snowy tile set? Yeah, and oh yeah, you also have my my snowy tiles that I ripped from my Cirrus gym, so we could use those too. Oh, this is really neat stuff. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit sidetracked here, but yeah, the idea is that's the idea behind what I let me get some music going while I'm doing all these inserts. Or else we're gonna get a little bored. Black Tower Bank. Let's see what he recommends for this. So, volume of 90, channel priority 30, 64, and field. Okay. Great. We'll give these all a listen at the very end. I understand that industrial, but a beach town kind of vibe on the coast. Yeah. I think that's what I kind of want to do next. After this very industrial sort of place, a nice quiet resort would probably be nice. Alright, we want to rename this guy. One for Snowy Taiga, Forest Mountain, one for Antarctic Lake Zone, way colder, one for Frozen Lake and Ocean. That sounds really neat. I think we could maybe use the Antarctic like zone, like the really cold stuff, like up north more. So like we could use the Antarctic thing like kind of right here. I want this to be like super cold. Like this is as far north in the game as you can go, and then maybe have like a tundra region like a little bit south of it. I don't know what you think about that, but let me know. You do a desert or area, can you put the northern desert theme? Do I have that? I thought I had that. I guess I don't. I could try. I have Quicksand Cave. I have this theme. Could be cool. Sure, we'll discuss about it after you finish this. I'll show you what I've made already. Sure. Yeah, absolutely no rush. Like, this stuff's going pretty slow for me anyway. Will it be hail or snow? I think I'm leaning towards snow, because I want the modernized game. Alright, let's take a look at the next one. Black Tower entrance. Oh, is this? I don't think this needs an archive. Do you have much of the story planned out, or is mapping more so the parody? I have a general overview of the story. How do I say this? I have some no shit, I hit the wrong. Right-clicked the wrong thing. 1 second. Sorry, it's hard for me to talk and think at the same time sometimes. Yeah, so the story is going to involve you. It's like a coming-of-age story. And basically, you and Iris are like childhood friends. And you're basically you get in with the wrong crowd, and you're gonna have to choose between Team Galactic or Team Plasma as like the evil team you join. And I already have it set up in game to where you can actually swap like costumes and stuff. I think that was one of the first things I did for Iridium. And it's gonna be kind of like a vanilla-esque story, so it's like you versus bad guys, all that good stuff. There's gonna be a branching plot depending on which team you join, so it's gonna be a ton of scripting to do. There's gonna be 2 regions and stuff, so let's see what Black City sounds like. Black Tower, actually. Yeah, here. Did I not insert this? I did not. Replace with Black Tower. Here we go. So here's the Black Tower's music. Let me know if that's too loud. It's a Spirit Halloween Crusader team. It's the original Team Plasma, the white ones. The not the black one, not the the black hooded ones. It's the one from Black and White 1. See how Black Tower entrance sounds. That sounds pretty decent. Alright, we're going to need the Humala city. Oh, you can't look at Typhlosion the same way since the leaks? I stayed away from those. The only thing I did with the leaks was like inspect some file systems for hacking purposes. But I heard of the Typhlosion stuff, which is a little bit freaky. Okay, so Humala City. Archive is in. Yeah, Kenzie, you don't want to know. Typhlosion was doing some sketchy things. Okay, that's in. And last thing. weird things could in you don't want to know. You don't want to know. There's some like weird stuff going on. The Elite Four is going to be totally different. I think I have that planned out somewhere, but I don't remember what I was gonna do. All the gym leaders and stuff are like combinations of like leaders from other regions, Elite Four from other regions. It's like a mishmash of stuff. Alright, let's see how this guy sounds. This is, I always forget what like city this is. This is also a really good song. Do you care about story changes being logical? What do you mean by that? Like canon? You guys are so weird, oh my goodness. Can we battle all gym leaders from the other regions? That'd be epic. Not all of them, but some of them. Like, a lot of them. But I can probably make, like, rematches and stuff somewhere. That'd probably be a good post-story thing. I have a list in my Discord of like the current documentation. It has a list of like leaders and stuff if you want to look in that. I mean, I could literally put a version of the PWT in there, but it might be I actually don't know how I'd script that, but we could we have the maps for it if we want. Yeah, I could do 6v6s. I'd have to get the sprites for them. Was it hard to do a 3v3 fight for the 4-fight gym in Mythic Silver? No, it was not hard at all to do that. You just have to check how many Pokemon are in the party. There's a macro for that already. And then you just check, and if you have too many Pokemon, you just don't let them through. And then you just have all the gym trainers have 3 Pokemon. That's it. What up to what gen Pokemon will be available? Gen 1 through 9. Music a little less loud? Sure. Too loud for you guys? Thanks for letting me know. They do that in that Harkle, but you see battle leaders depending on the day of the week. Yeah, I probably will have it have an area for you to like have a fight club with other gym leaders or something. Yeah, Shady, go ahead. You can use it. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's not like I don't think it's a necessarily original idea. I mean, even if it is, like, go ahead. Yeah, so HD Engine has a bunch of sprites for the new Pokemon, and as that gets developed, I'm gonna add the Pokemon in. So, we're just really waiting on sprites, and those are, you know, a little bit expensive to commission people for, but as they get done, we get more sprites. I haven't checked the sheet in a while to see what stuff needs to be done. I'll take a look after this. Let's get Opelucid City in here. Where can I find Greninja sprites? I think HG Engine has Greninja sprites. You can probably just like find it in the repository. It's like under data graphics front sprites or something. Wish I had a PC, definitely get myself into this. Yeah, it's a lot to learn for sure, but it's very rewarding. It's very rewarding. Okay, so let's add below. Rename. Alright. Also, this is the first hack I've done where I have had a whole team of people helping me, and it's helping it so much because there's so much stuff that I could do, but it would take me so much longer because I'm not an expert on it. So it's really nice to have other people like Kenzie and HD helping with mapping and all that kind of stuff. The scripting I'm going to do all myself because it's kind of hard to have other people help with that. And also I haven't fleshed out all the scripts in my head yet, so it'd be hard to have someone else kind of help me with that anyway. I bought a gaming PC, it's the only stuff I do. That's funny. Yeah, the Pokemon modding community is actually pretty nice as far as like sharing assets goes. Like a lot of the stuff I have has been made by other people, and only now I'm able to like kind of give back. So it's nice to everyone shares stuff. It's nice. All right, let's get the sequence in. It's also super nice having you guys here while I stream and stuff, rather than just doing this totally by myself, because that's a little depressing sometimes. Right. Helping is big word. I've only sent him tiles for... I mean, like, sending me tiles is helping, though. And you've also helped me figure out, like, a lot of other stuff. Like in Mythic Silver as well. Like, you've helped me out, like quite a bit. I've also used a bunch of your tile sets. Thanks, Google Chrome. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. Alright, it's silent, meaning that I inserted this incorrectly. Alright, so let's see. Did I assign the bank incorrectly? Or did I do the wave archive wrong? Let me reinsert this. Oplucid. Swar. Oplucid. Spank. Alright, I need the basic. I need Oplucid City. Okay. Oh, I didn't insert the bank. That's why. There we go. Now the bank's in. That's why you couldn't hear anything. I just saw that we were making a volcano at the same time. Oh, we were making a volcano at the same time. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember. Yeah. That's cool stuff. Here's Appaloosa City, guys. Let me know if it's too loud. I really like this one. This is probably going to be the background music for the city. I'm a little bit worried that this is a 20 kilobytes. We might actually need to use a different player for this. Might need to use the BGM. Yeah, Silas Gen 4 hack is also Silas also helped me a ton with tiles. I don't know if you guys have seen some of the other stuff in Iridium, but it's actually come from his tiles that he gave me. I'll show you. I'll show you all in a second. I'll give you a little walk through the game. Save this. Alright, so what is the bank? Last bank we've used here. 800. Alright, we're gonna have to boot up HG Engine for the first time in 2 months. This is a fantastic song. Did such a great job. This is a HDSS port, by the way. This uses only instruments in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That is the crazy part. Alright. Dude, the HD is just absolutely going off with this. Anyway, let's save this. And where are we at now? Let me actually close CTR map because I have too many things open here. Okay. So I think we already saved a version of this. Let's actually go into Tink and put the music back in. Alright, so let's open up this guy. I'll take him a second. I assume Mythicals will be catchable post-game. For the casual version, yes. For the casual version, yes. So for you guys, if you don't know, Iridium is going to have 2 difficulty modes, a casual and an elite mode. So casual is going to be very much like focused on catch 'em all, like hanging out, getting your team built, beating some gym leaders. It's not going to be terribly hard. Like, it'll be harder than vanilla, because I assume people who've played it are going to be, you know, if you're playing a ROM hack, you're probably not bad at Pokemon, or you at least know something. You're not like totally new. So, you know, it'll be a little bit challenging, but the elite mode is going to be like way harder, like Emerald Kaiser level of difficulty. So it's going to be something for everybody. And so it's going to be twice as many trainers to make, obviously, but that's part of the fun. All right, let's see, where are we at? Where did I save this to? No clue. I think it's under music. Is it here? Actually, I think it's under Iridium and then music and then, yeah, I think it's this guy. There we go. All right, save this. Nice, more of a casual player. Yeah, the idea is that everyone can play regardless of how sweaty you are or not. How hard is it to change scripts for a new starting town? I have way too many ideas. Changing scripts is difficult depending on how much experience you have. I don't say it's like particularly like impossible, but like there's a lot of flags and variables. You need to be very careful with it, is what I'm saying. You like the purple trees, by the way? Nice. Those are those are just a simple recolor. So I'm glad you like that. All right, let's go into. Let's boot up. No, don't search on Edge, you stupid. There we go. Think of Canalib as starting town since Darkrai's there. That could be interesting. Alright guys, we're getting into the terminal. We're getting real here. I haven't also not checked any updates on HG Engine in a while, and I don't want to do that on the stream where I could potentially mess something up. So I'm going to probably do that a different day, but I will actually open up the config here. Let's see. So you see this line right here? It says sudo bank start. What's up, Jason? So this is how this line that says sudo bank start. That you want this to be not the same as the last bank you have in your in your music. So see how this is before I had up through Dragon Spiral. So my sudo bank start was 795, which is the next one after. So I started it at 795, which is now Black City. So I need to start this at 801. Otherwise, anything that uses those banks just will be totally, completely silent. So I'm gonna save that. I'm probably gonna have to do a make, clean, and a remake of this, so it'll take a second. But I got a pretty Where are we at? Okay, so let's open up Ubuntu. So we're gonna go into our HG Engine directory, and let's delete this guy, and then let's move the ROM over here. Oh my gosh, I've added 6,000 kilobytes since I last compiled it. That's crazy. All right, so now we're gonna make clean. I'm very glad I figured out why the music wasn't working. And make let's just see how fast this builds. It shouldn't be too slow. And hopefully no errors happen. I don't think there should be, since I'm not changing anything drastic here. But yeah. Right now Hannah is working on the female overworld sprites, so we will get a female protagonist soon-ish. Soon-ish? Ish? Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. They're all in the Gen 5 style, so she's putting a lot of effort into like shading them, making sure everything's proportioned well, and she did the male protagonist, so shout out to Hannah. Okay, so tests.nds should be here. Let's get this here. Alright. Alright, let's see, shall we? Oh, we need to assign the music to the area. That's probably going to be a smart thing to do. Okay, so we need the index numbers of the songs here. So let's get those up. Okay, so that's all of these. And then we need to open up this guy in, actually I should probably name this something else, with new music. Okay, let's open this up in DSPRE so we can close the old DSPRE and reopen. I also have just way too many tabs open, you guys. And so now we need to assign the music to the different locations by just going into the header data and just giving the index and setting it to that number. So let me pause this music real quick so we can actually hear what's going on. Okay, so I was thinking we want to do let's go to the Watlins first, since that needs to be done first. Amp planes is what we were going to use for this. This is 2389. Okay, then we're going to do Petros tunnels. I think that would be a good... So what do we want to do for Petros tunnels? Because originally I think I had this song playing. I also have this for the East Iridium mines, but I don't mind using it in more than one place. I kind of like it, actually. I might just keep this. And then maybe have the Black Tower music. Actually, think having Black City 2447 for the sewer system could work. Let's see how that looks. And then I don't know what we're gonna use this for yet. This Humalao City. Probably use this for the next town that we go to. We also have the Undella town, which I'm gonna probably use for that beach town I was talking about. Vibiest sewers known to man. Yeah. I really like the Undella town music. It's nice and calm. So Petros Industries. We'll also need to have. I think I want to have this soundtrack playing. Two, 4, 5, 2. Then we also have northern housing, and this is gonna be these two areas, which are kind of like the backwater parts of the town. So that should. I actually kind of like having this here. Oh, I also need to assign some names for the other areas. Okay, so I think I do want to do this. Oops. I think that was a little bit loud for you guys. Alright, so you. Okay, save that. Almost done. Oh my gosh, a little bit of crackle in there. That's these two areas. I was importing maps and that scared the shit out of me. Wait, what part scared you, Shady? This goes to... Wait, what the heck? Is it going to 175? Oh, that's this area. Okay, great. So that has... Alright, I need to figure out... I think it's header 203 that I have the other area. No? Maybe not. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's this area. So this guy... We probably want to... use this one. So 2, 4, 5, 2. The Windows sound, it's a little loud. Alright. So let's pause this music, and I think if we did everything right, the areas should have the respective music. So let's try this out, you guys. I'm a little bit nervous. Music edits are always a little scary. They just tend to do weird things while I'm working on them. All right. Alright. That is a little loud. Let me mute that for a second. Yeah, here we are. That needs to be down to like 20. That's still a little bit loud. This movie is always so loud. I don't understand why. Alright, let me know if this is too loud. When do you think the first Iridium version is going to be ready to play? Not for a little while. I'm probably going to have a demo coming out probably sometime in December, if I had to guess. So we got the sound in, guys. This is exciting. I'm really happy about this. I think it fits the vibes. It's also gonna be like a... How do you say it? It's gonna be like a... kind of intense, this music, because we have oh, that just appeared on the screen. Alright, whatever. We'll deal with that. There's gonna be a Team Galactic takeover here, so it's gonna kind of fill the vibes. Love Platinum, only game it could be ours to finish. We have to go back to Gen 4 again. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this one. Yo, the music is actually working, you guys. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I'm so hyped. This is actually good. Is this one set before or after Platinum story-wise? It is totally separate from any canon Pokemon game. There's a lot. It breaks a lot of the rules of like Pokemon quite a lot for like characters. I'm basically just using the characters and their general like mindset to like inform their behavior in the game. I'm not actually like using their canon stories, but like more so their personalities. Oh, interesting. The sprite got messed up again. I have to reinsert that. Yep. So here's a look at this dump over here. Yo, Trainer from Home, what is going on? We just got finished inserting everything in the game, and we're doing a walkthrough. You joined at a good time. I'm really loving this. This is looking so much better than I expected. The shading is really good. The tile permissions are actually pretty decent. I'm not clipping into anything. This part is directly from Black and White 2. Yeah, this was ripped exactly from Castelia City. It's like a back alley location. I did not make this part. Yeah, so shout out to Game Freak for that part. I love the Rowlet, is so cute. Ha! Ha! I hope that's a throwback to earlier in the stream. That is hilarious. Oh, also, forgot to show you this before. We have a new bottom screen and top screen for character select, team select. Not made by me, but it looks really nice. Let me find this guy's name. I have it written down because I want to give him a shout out. What's his name? His name's Avatar. He did the GUI edits. If you know him, he's you can find him in Kingdom of DS Hacking. Nonathorac just joined 30 seconds ago. We were talking about how some people on Reddit were like more excited for the Rowlet than they were for like all the mapping and stuff and like starter selection. So it's just funny that you said that. Oh, yo, it's nighttime, guys. We've been streaming long enough that the game went to nighttime, so we got the nice street lamps turned on. This is awesome, you guys. This is awesome. I'm so happy with this. The half Celestial, nice to have you, man. Nice to have you. Yeah, these lamps are just, I love this. This is so nice. And so you notice how everything stays bright except for the lamp textures, and that's a vertex shading. So it will always remain that same color and shade no matter what you do. And then yeah, Kenzie, I think I am. Kenzie, if you're still here, I'm definitely gonna put your bench in, and this would be a great like picnic bench spot. So another couple cool things. There's like this playground here. You use a sandbox. You can actually make some. You can move. You can make some tracks on it. Oh, training from home. I have a tutorial on inserting music if you'd like to. I have a tutorial if you'd like to take a look at how to do that. You can also walk up and down the slide and this stuff. Giant radicates everywhere. Oh yeah, we can definitely put some overworld Pokemon in this. Also really happy that this tower is animated. I still have to do all the interiors in this city, so you actually understand red people when I was searching for DS hacks when I was a kid. Main thing at later gens. Oh yeah, I definitely understand that. Kenzie, I mean that's also one of the reasons why I'm doing it. Like why I'm that's one of the reasons why I'm like putting the new gen mons. I think it's really cool. Okay, so last thing is the residential area, and this is going to be lit no matter what time of day because it's like more futuristic, kind of like Tron Legacy sort of vibe. So it's always going to be like super bright and stuff, regardless, even though it's nighttime technically. Rattata's in that dump area. Yeah, Rattata's in that dump area would be a great idea. You could probably put like a Salandit or something, like a Purloin. Could do a lot of cool stuff like that. Also, these trees were from Castelia City. I'm probably gonna release the tile set for all this right after the stream. So if you guys are not in my Discord, it's in the description of the stream. If you want to join, if you haven't already, I'm gonna do like an @everyone and oh, this needs to be fixed. This looks a little awkward. I'm gonna do an @everyone and post the tile set if you guys want. Yeah, you can post it in Discord. I'll get health set. Can you screenshot one of the frames instead so I can just blow it up? Also, Hannah is going to show us some of the sprites she's been working on. Ooh, that is a little bit of Z clipping. That is a little bit awkward. Okay, so we're gonna have to fix this somehow. I'll probably do some BDH cam here. Probably have to start like here. Yeah, that's not too hard of a fix. It's just a small BDH cam. Will there be Galar Zigzagoon? Yes, there will be. You just love Zigzagoon. Yeah, man. I mean, you can definitely get Zigzagoon, and it has an overworld sprite, so you'll definitely be able to see it. Definitely be able to see it. All right, so we go out here. The Watlands should have their music. Nice, music's in. Yeah, this part doesn't have any move permissions yet. So I'm just gonna give you guys a quick walkthrough of the rest of the game. There's also these walkable like Sunny Shore City tiles up here that I haven't really connected yet. Pickup goes hard, yeah man. Let me... okay, hello. I'm gonna die to this thing. Please let me run. Oh my gosh, I ran. Let me reload this area. Let me turn this music down because it's gonna destroy your guys' ears. I'm so sorry. Was this the area you were doing in the other program last stream? Yes, yes it was. Absolutely, we got it into the game. Yep. So this is Fall Forward. This area is completely scripted and done already. I'm gonna try not to activate any triggers. Also, this is the cave I wanted to show you guys. This is some of the cool stuff that this is Starlit Cavern. This is some of the tiles that Silas gave me. These are like some of the coolest. There's a couple errors that I have to fix, like this like slice missing over here. I gotta fix that at some point. Yeah. and you can also go down. There's like other floors to it. This is also all on Reddit. This took me a very long time to make, and I have to again give a shout out to Silas for making all of these tiles. And yeah, Jello, what you're saying about the underwater like rocks and stuff, I actually got that idea from Silas. Surprise, surprise, the man who can make amazing maps has some freaking amazing ideas. Unfortunately, there's no next layer to this. This is all I have at the moment. But this is waterfall cave music, if you could hear it, from whatchamacallit, Mystery Dungeon. Yeah. The floor is actually very interesting. If you see how it's like different splotches of color, it's actually done using vertex shading. So you make this massive like floor tile, and then you add a bunch of random vertices to it, and then you shade those, and it like spreads out the color. So that's how it looks like different layers of stuff. I really like that, and it took Silas probably a couple hours to explain it to me, but eventually I got it down, so he was a huge help in this. This area... hello, why are we not loading textures? Okay, so for some reason we're having some texture difficulties. I'm not sure why. Probably because I loaded the area incorrectly. Oops. Oops. How do you export from Blender while keeping vertex colors? You actually don't. You add the vertices in Blender, and then you add the vertex colors in PDSMS. You don't ever do vertex colors in Blender. Well, you can. Apparently, there's like some workaround for it, but I don't know how people do it. We know where the Sableye would be spawning. Yeah, Jello, you're so right. All right, so this is Mount Colden, which is based off an area in real life. I'll give you guys a little tour since I haven't showed this on stream in quite a while. You can actually walk through these tunnels here. You'll also notice that the camera changes angle, so you can see this Pokeball. You can get some berries and stuff. You learn something every time you come to the stream? That is good, man. I hope so. That's one of the reasons I do them. Obviously, I have walkthrough walls hacks, but you're gonna need rock climb for all this. And this music, if you guys can hear it, is the whatchamacallit? It is Mount Coronet from Diamond and Pearl. I think I did this port myself. And there's also a fun little camera switch here, so you can see all the lava there. I'm a big fan of BDH Cam. I did a lot on this. I know some people didn't like it, but I think it gives you different perspective on the map. And this is like more lava. I really like this area. This is one of my favorite areas I've made. Anyway, so you get into the map, into the mountain here. This is Mount Colden Cave. This is not some of my best mapping. I will say this cave is like a little matte. I also need to turn off the vertex lighting on these rocks. They're too bright. But I really like the music, so it's not a terrible area. Also, these little rocks that you see here that I'm looking at are actually just corner tiles of the mountain, like just shoved together without any top part. I think black rocks would improve the first part a lot. Yeah, Shady, totally. Just this side path here. I also missing. This is still under construction. I have not finished this area yet. But there's a fun little waterfall here. There's yeah. Let's just say this area is still a work in progress. This is gonna be like a galactic hideout and stuff. You're gonna need surf and waterfall to do stuff here. So, yeah. As you can tell, this has only been mapped and inserted. It hasn't gotten any scripting done yet. You'll definitely steal the rocks idea. Yeah, I actually got that idea from Chargestone Cave. Game Freak does that, Kenzie. Okay, anyway, so that's the side area. The main area is this way. Okay, so if this area doesn't crash, I will be very surprised. I'm gonna explain something to you guys real quick. This is what the area actually looks like in like PDSMS. If you look closely, you'll notice that the polygon count is like 1200, which is really, really close to the limit. So if stuff starts like breaking, well, we'll know why. So you gotta go do this guy around here. I believe if you have rock climb, you go up and down and all around like that. Yeah, as you can also see, when the camera rotates down, some of this stuff despawns. So there's some stuff I still gotta polish up, but you can walk through this little tunnel here. There's gonna be, oh, I think I used this area for my one of my tutorials I did. I think this has a Terekian. Yeah, this is a late game place, so it's just the Terekian chilling here. You can fix it by exporting the maps with export groups. You are so right. You are so right, Kenzie. Ad Astra told me that, and then I promptly forgot to fix it. These tiles. Oh yeah, and you can also see BDH cam on the corner here, so I move, but the camera doesn't. Anyway, I'm gonna need to fix up some of these map despawning stuff. So these have some darker rocks, I think, like the ones that you were pointing out, Shady. Where did I put it? Hold on. Okay. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Alright, thank you for your patience. So, let's just keep running up this mountain. Okay, so this is the massive part of the mountain area. This is this part. This is just this took a very long time to get into the game. There was so many there's so many tights, tile permissions, everything. I remember my wrist like mega cramping during this. One way you can get the map to be so high actually is if you look from the side, half of it's actually below y equals 0. So I think like right here, if you look at the heights, these are like all negative like 15. But you wouldn't know that if you're in here because it's like so zoomed in and stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to use a lot of the same textures in these areas. I'm trying to expand like the way I approach mapping. So sometimes I like to like try to use the textures to their fullest potential, and sometimes I like to use a lot of textures. It really depends on like what mood I'm in. Oh, and I forgot to do this plate here. That's funny. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm gonna see if I remember the way to the top, because there's a lot of side paths you can go incorrectly on. Oh, that's missing. Okay. You find something new out every time you test this. That's not supposed to be like that. Alright, whatever. Yeah. I think I need to re-import. Oh, I re-imported one area but not the other. That's why. That's why. Also, yeah, I gotta fix a couple things here. But you guys see the vision, I hope. Rock climb is a must. Oh, and here's where you get your encounter. This is gonna be a special encounter up there. I only have a level 5 rowlet, so I'm not gonna take it right now. But as we go up, this is the last area before the top. Okay, I did fix this warp. I wanted to check it just to make sure. But yeah, sorry. Let's go to this area. This is called Summit Town. This is also still under construction, but there's nice cloud. We're on like the top of the mountain here, and the clouds are like clipping through everything. But it's a peaceful area where people live. I think I have a Pokemart and like a couple houses in it, and that's like it at this point. Oh yeah, the water's not animated. Yeah, fix that. And this is a plane that's going to take you like to a different area. The windstream effect is actually from Newbark Town, from Vanilla HDSS. And I think that this cloudy area, this cloudy thing is from, I'm pretty sure it's from Dragon Spiral Tower Summit, or some variant of it is. Anyway, that's the Mount Colden area. This part took me quite a long time to do, so I'm happy that it's working. Happy. Celestial Tower? Oh, it might have been Celestial Tower. I think there's one in Dragon Spiral and one in Celestial, but I think they're, I think you're actually right, Trainer from Hoenn. I think it is Celestial Tower. It's one of those two. Yeah. I think you're right. Anyway, so I guess the poly count isn't breaking this anymore, which is super nice. I was having a ton of trouble last time, so that's good. Let's just get out of this place real quick. Oh, it did it again. Never mind, it did break. Guys, I think I broke it. Yes, this is what happens when your poly count gets too high. So, yeah, I think we entered the next dimension. This is what I was worried about happening. It only happens when you're coming out of that one area, which is a little weird. So yeah, the polygon count in one of these areas needs to probably be lowered. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that, but we'll figure something out. So only way to get rid of this is just to unload and reload it. Let me do that real quick. How do you even lower that? That's a fantastic question. Okay, well anyway, that gets us out of here. I guess I'll just show you guys like the starting area. Pretty sure I played through this already, so I don't think I have to worry about trainers. Nope, we do have to worry about trainers. I'm definitely wiping. Restart. Walking through walls. Can you remove some lower corners? I think you can actually see all of them, Trainer from Hoenn. I spent I actually dropped like 200 some polygons off that already. Okay. Yes, this is Stardust Hills. You're not supposed to be up here. Yeah. So you can go up here. There's like pink trees and stuff. It also uses the national park theme from Heart Gold Soul Silver. And there's a little place to fish. This is also where you get the fishing rod from this guy. If you don't mind sending me a map, I can try to optimize it as much as I can. Sure, I can try and send it to you after the stream. Oh, whoops. More dialogue. And then this, I'll show you guys the starting town. So, it's a pretty, like, small starting town. This is where you get, like, your first Pokemon. You actually can choose one from one of these areas. Warps working good on your map? Nice. Love it when the warps work out. Took me a little while to get these animations working, but we now have animated textures on there, which is pretty nice. Oh, hello Dismooey. And this is the East Iridium mines. This place is also a placeholder at the moment. It has not been scripted yet, because it's all part of the new round of maps I added. So you can come and say hi to the waterfalls. This is also an area that I had a significant amount of trouble getting underneath the poly count. I had to remove a whole lot of stuff. But I'm really happy with the zoom out here. How long has this project been in development? July of this year, I think. All the mapping that you see has been done since July. We have like all of the learn sets done. A bunch of people, including Shady, helps do learn sets. So we had like a solid like 4 to 5 people like hammering away at them. Yeah, we work fast. We work fast. Also, the BDH cam here took me so long to get right. Oh, on the water looks like it's working. You did not help with that? Wait, I thought you did. I'm crazy then. All right, Shady, you're off the team. No, I'm just kidding. I thought for sure you were one of the people who helped with those. I'm thinking someone else. Oh, you signed up for it. I got you. We need to start making DS games by hacking 3D ones. We'll get rid of the polygon. Yeah, you're totally right. Ah, that's right. That's right. You got into your own hack. That's right. Yeah, Magmortar here is just keeping the flames up. We got the worker crew is here, and yeah, it's kind of a small area, but it's nice. I like it. It's actually one of the most vertical maps I've ever made. It's, I think, a delta of 40 between the lowest tile and the highest. The furnace is in vanilla HDSS. Hey, Kenzie. Are those static Pokemon encounters also doable in Plat? Yes, they are. You just need the Overworld NPC. It should be the same between all the DS games. Yeah, so this is the East Iridium mines. This part's coming along quite well. I got this bridge from Trinsic. I have no idea where he got it from either. And then up here, this is Celestia Springs, so we get to look at this nice little waterfall here. You can also get an encounter. And if you walk at the waterfall, actually, get to see part of this cave. It's called King's Cavern. Oh, there's a cutscene here. I'll just mash through it for now, since the story is not fully done. But it's the bridge before Driftvale? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Right now, there's not a whole ton here besides this cutscene. This is where you first get introduced to Team Galactic. Right now, this area is just here so you get another encounter if you're nuzlocking it. A lot of effort for an encounter, I know. It also uses the diamond dust weather. So, I like this area. It's pretty cool. I think that's all I've done so far. Oh, I guess there's White Forest. Please don't get any battle. Okay. Will there be mining in the mines? I'm not sure what you mean, but maybe? There's a cutscene here that's not gonna work because we skipped a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I ported White Forest in here also. And this is where the first gym is gonna be. So this is the entrance to the gym. Why did it crash again? This has happened before in this area, and I'm not sure why it's happening. Love debugging these games. Let's try that again. You save it first. But over here anyway is the Dude, what is with this? Why is it crashing so much? This stuff was all working before. Here we go. Just took a second to load. This uses the Eterna forest music, and it is called Penumbra Grove. Oh, that's a trainer. Hello. Oh, I don't remember doing this. I think I can win this. We got this, guys, right? Oh, easy. Get destroyed. It also has the, I guess, surprise showcase of the music. I don't know why it keeps crashing after in these areas. It's really weird. It's not crashing. It's just taking a really long time to load. It's really weird. But it like freezes for a second, and then it loads. It's really weird. What? I did not have this problem before on the other emulator, so it's really weird. Yeah, I've never seen this problem about loading times either. It's super weird. I also didn't have this problem previously when I was testing this, so who knows. Anyway, this is a hidden grotto. It's gonna have similar mechanics to like the grottos that we know and love, but got a little fan up in here for now as a placeholder. It doesn't have a script yet. Well, let's see if it loads now. Yeah, it like if I speed it up, it loads faster. That's super strange. And the music keeps playing. But there's this area over here with Getsus and there's gonna be a cutscene here. So anyway, this area is also still under construction, as are a lot of places. I'm trying to finish a lot of the mapping before I move on to scripting, so I can know what I'm working with. It seems like White Forest is just straight up crashing the game. That's so weird. Alright, well, that's fantastic. Let me try doing this one more time. I mean, part of this could just be the fact that I did not play through the game in order. I've been kind of zipping around, skipping stuff. That just froze the game entirely. Your game is bogarted. Please report. What does that mean? Alright. Will there be Gen 5 gate in the tile set too? Not... well, there is a Gen 5 gate, but not the green one. Yeah. Time to report. Yeah, I'll have to I'll have to look at that area. Will there be berries in the groves? Not for the elite mode. I haven't thought about berries very much yet. All right, guys. Let's see. I think Hannah posted. Did you post the sprite? Yeah. Okay. Let me show that off real quick. So Hannah's been working on. Where'd you put it? Just DM'd you. Oh, you damned me. Okay. So this is the female sprite that we're gonna have. This is the side profile, and this is the up and the down. So she's got like some buns similar to what's her face from Star Wars, Princess Leia, sorta. Not really. No, just some stuff. Yeah. Some stuff. So yeah, this is in development as well. She's been working on it during the stream too. Thanks, Hannah. Yeah. So it's working out nice, and here's some of the previews of the other sprites too. So yeah, a lot of good progress. Yeah. So I think how long have we been streaming for? Quite a while, right? Since 3. Yeah, it's been like 3 hours. So I am probably going to head out for the night, but I really appreciate all you guys coming out and hanging and looking at the stuff we got done. Thanks for the ideas, the support, all that good stuff. So yeah, probably won't be streaming for a little bit. Probably gonna do a lot of off-camera mining, as they say. Probably doing some interior as well. I'll keep you guys posted on Discord as I do stuff. I'll do some announcements and all that good stuff. All right. So with that, you all have a great night, afternoon, or morning, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. See ya.